I had a question. Have you ever dated a woman with children? And with a man having multiple businesses, how would you like date a woman who has children, or would you even ever do it? Like,
you dated a woman with children?
Isn't that one of the topics somewhere? I saw that topic somewhere.
Oh, sorry, I don't know.
Right here.
Shocker.
Yes, indeed, it was one of his topic, which
I've
is
seen
why
it somewhere. Like,
I'm very
shocker. That's
I'm
really
very
a shocker.
surprised.
Let me
that
answer her
he's-
question.
what was the question?
Just,
Have you
ever?
What I date
I know it
women
was
with, or have I
personal.
ever
We don't
dated
really like to
women
get
with
into
children?
Have you?
personal, but have you ever dated someone with children, and how would you? So it is a two-part question. If you dated somebody with children, how would you manage that with your multiple businesses?
Okay, all right. So how would I manage me dating a woman?
So first, how have you ever dated somebody with children?
Yeah, I date a woman right now. And we have I have children. We met, and I had one child, and she had two children. We
Date
met
a woman right now.
right now. Yeah.
I got 10.
That was an amazing
fulfilled your
response.
dream.
I got 10 kids.
You mean 3
what?
because her kids became yours.
about 10 kids, yeah.
Wait, say
Okay,
that.
so how do you manage
Say it
it
in my
with
ear.
your multiple businesses? And this is just for
right.
other people who might be watching who have
So
multiple
I'll
businesses.
give the ladies some games for the single moms. I've done it before. I'll do it again. You can't compare me in this situation because one, I have children. So if you're a single mom out there and you're looking for a man without any kids, then generally speaking, you're going to be recreational use only. He's not really going to take you seriously, right? Generally speaking. Now, are there some guys that would still date a single mom and they have no kids? Yeah, it's some guys out there, but it's very far few in between. And now if you're speaking about how do I manage my own life, it's very simple. Remember we was having this question about obligations and duties? My woman knows her duty, and I know my duty, and I know what I'm obligated to, and she knows what she's obligated to. And she adheres to her duty. If I say jump, she says how high, right? If I say I'm coming home at this time, cook me some food, I actually don't have to ask the question, the food would be cooked. So when it comes to things, if you're speaking about my own personal life, listen, my chick knows she just do what I tell her to do. You get what I'm saying? So I'm an exception to the rule. I don't have to negotiate with my woman to try to get her. My woman doesn't nag me. She doesn't do anything. And Ease would tell you, right? He knows my situation, my life. So you vouch for me. Like, this nigga.
I be at the crib.
This nigga, you know what I mean? He lives a good life and he can manage. And not only this, the game that we're going to play, my woman actually made this game. Right? So this is the game. And she made this game for y'all.
That was so nice.
This game we about to get into. Not my idea. It was actually her idea.
She
I was
put
like,
it
oh, you
together
got an
and
idea.
everything?
She watched
she
the
made
podcast
the whole
and all
thing.
That's so nice.
So
that's sweet.
Balance.
Yes.
Yeah, if
That's what I said.
supportive, very supportive.
well, no, it's you can say
The
you
support.
can say if two people are doing their distinct duties, then it creates balance. Okay. Yeah, I would say that.
Right.
But there are duties like I've never folded clothes or did any laundry. I don't wash dishes. I don't do any of that. I got 2 dishwashers. I got 2 ovens, big old crib. She gets the things done, right? So that's that. But does that answer your question? Or yeah, that was your question, right? Anything else I need to add in there?
How you
How I manage. I was telling you how I manage it.
How you balance the business with your family.
Yeah, I mean that's how I manage it. Yeah, I'm a.
That's what's up. Congratulations. Okay, mommy.
The last time I was here, you made a fuzz and made it seem as if a man had no business dating a woman with kids.
I don't know if I like the show now.
I almost hated him.
That's
And
why
now
I said I
even
can't
his
stand them for real. They're mad and
No, they're not saying that to you. To me, they're saying that to y'all.
You actually have a heart. You actually a man that cares and that's willing and able to provide love to a woman and her kids. You consider her kids your kids. I think that I look at you in such a different light, but I don't think it was a question. It was more of a thought.
Okay. Fair enough.
And yeah, like I really envision you different after that comment. I love that. I really do.
I think it's different in a good way.
And indeed, in a very good way.
On that note,
You need to look at me as a villain.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah, no, it's over.
He cannot
It's
be kind.
over. You're a sweetheart. he said 3 kids when he only got 1. I love that. I said, look at you. You've grown since
He
then.
said 3.
I guess
That
it was
means
the braids.
When
It was the
last
braids,
time you were
guys.
here?
It was the braids.
No,
You got the
the last
braids
time you
out.
were
The
here?
brain can think
No, I haven't.
properly.
She was here.
She was here 2 months ago. No, I have 3 kids of my own, is what I'm saying. Like I have 3 children. I got baby mamas. I think I got 4.
You said
that
2.
one chick, I don't know.
You say you got 2 baby moms.
That because that Facebook account they be
know what?
posting.
Yeah, that's right.
that- all them other
Mamas,
chicks.
right?
Yeah.
All
Wasn't
my
it 2
other
baby moms? 3 baby mamas?
I don't know. We don't know now. I'm just messing with you.
I mean, nowadays you could do DNA tests, so you should be able
No,
to
but
find
then
out.
you say your girl has kids too.
2 kids and he got 1
That's
daughter.
what I
You
said.
that.
She has 2 kids and you have 1.
And then
Yeah.
he said 3.
So they
I have
all
3
3.
kids.
That's what I just said. He said he has 3 of his own. Like
No,
what
you
I'm
know I
saying.
got 3 of my own because I got kids with another woman.
That's what I. You know what?
That's what
I'm
I was
done.
saying.
So he has
I'm done.
4 individual kids on his own.
No. Well, what?
Can you not?
Yeah,
Can you
without-
not?
without-
All right, you got
How many? How many
Without
kids?
your girl's
From
kids.
my
How many
nutsack,
kids?
I have
Yes.
3 kids.
Okay, and from
She
her.
got
Oh,
how
I
many?
thought he was
2, so it's
considering
5.
her
No.
2
You
kids
have 5.
also.
From my
that was-
nutsack.
no.
All together,
It's
collectively
5.
5.
You
Okay,
have
so then I
Also,
still
we
got
both
you
got
under that
5,
light.
okay?
You consider
Yeah.
her kids your
But he
kids.
didn't say
Five.
that originally.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when he said
said
3,
you
I
got
thought he
5.
meant her 2 plus his.
Yeah,
No,
that's what
but
I
it's
was
not
thinking
Well,
too.
no, let's be honest.
But now
ladies.
it's 5. Okay, it's a
Well,
breed.
here's
it's
I'm gonna give you the
That's
cold hard
nice.
truth.
It's still a
So
beautiful
here's the
thing.
cold hard truth.
So who wanted to divorce, you or her?
What's so cold hard
No, they're
truth?
still together.
No, look, so listen,
They're
ladies.
still in a relationship.
Ladies, listen. Here's the cold hard truth, right? You're a single mom. Those kids is not his kids. Those are another man's kids, if we're being honest. Those is another man's kids. He's taking care of another man's kids. So from my nutsack, 3 kids. So when a man is speaking like this, I mean, that's just the truth. He doesn't look at your kids as his kids. We don't look at it like that, right?
He backing a shit, guys.
No, because I gotta
I'm
keep it no
telling you, that's what I'm
fugazi,
saying.
right? But
An asshole.
the distinction is a man without any kids. When you were here, we were speaking about your friend. She has a kid and she's dating a man that has a kid also. I didn't say anything about that dynamic. But if it's about a man that doesn't have any kids, that's dating a woman with kids, most men wouldn't accept that. But not only that, with your friend, that conversation that we had, she expected so much from the man, and she came into the relationship with kids. Like, if
You
I
call it
ever met-
baggage.
well, it will be baggage because if I ever met a woman and I was like courting her and she was like, well, yeah, you got to send me money to my Cash App before you meet me. I'll be like, block. Right. So she had all of these expectations from the man before he even met her. And she comes into the relationship with kids. That's like, I got to pay for you before I even see you.
No, but that's
I got to,
different.
real quick, I got to pay for you when I see you. And then I got to pay for your bad little kids too. This is too much. So that was that dynamic. Let's not
That's
confuse
bad.
things. I wasn't just
That's
talking
bad.
about single mothers.
No, but that's bad though. You
Yeah,
shouldn't
she
be.
was-
You
she
shouldn't be
had-
having those expectations.
Yeah, she had
like,
all of these
off rip.
stipulations for her to date a man.
No.
Like she would not date a man that didn't, send her money. So I was just like, that's crazy.
that I don't agree with that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's what that clip was about. And if we can actually
Turned
play
into
that
his
clip,
favorite.
that's what it.
No, I don't agree with that.
I looked at that clip and I messaged him like, do you do anything else besides get on with
But now, since you understand the context,
No, he get out of
of it-
everybody. No, he
but
get
now,
out of
since you understand the context of it, I wasn't just like saying things just to say it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
The part that really did kind of rub me off was but I guess I missed the part where if I don't have any kids, why would I choose to take up on a woman that does when there's 30,000 others that don't? So I guess under that context, it's fair. I mean, I personally would rather men with no kids, despite me having 3 kids. So,
Yeah. So that's crazy.
You see? What?
See, that's what we're speaking about.
if
Like,
I ever
I
get
don't
into a
want. I don't
relationship,
think any other baby mom is like me. Therefore, I don't want to have to deal
Oh, let me see.
with.
listen, we gonna get into a
It's
whole
not the
nother look.
kids.
You
It's
gonna
not the
hate me.
kids.
You gonna hate me
So-
even more.
It's not the kids. I don't mind nurturing 5 other kids. It's the baggage that it comes with the mom. Oh, she's doing this to my kids, or you still want to talk to my man. Man, keep it
What
about
about the
Tony,
baggage
David,
on
and
the guy
Anthony.
that doesn't
Don't.
have kids? You think about the guy's perspective.
I don't bring any burdens, which is why I would. I just said that. If every other baby mother was like me, then I would not mind. But unfortunately, that's not the case. My conversations, if the baby father wants to be around, if you want to be around, you're hearing about such and such. Nothing outside of that. That's even if you're hearing from me about them. Call your father. Go and speak to your father. That's it. There's really not much for us to speak about unless we are setting up a birthday party together. And at this point, it's like, you have your own birthday, I have my own birthday. I just feel like there's nothing else for us to speak about, especially if you moved on with a woman.
I get that. And that's...
Our conversation should be extremely
limited. And I can relate
limited.
to that. I can relate to it because, my woman, like the one son, he's like about to be off in college and he stays with his dad. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's really like a one and one.
Woman, yeah.
So what I'm saying is, like, I can relate to the dynamic where the woman has her life together, the single mom has her life together so good where the man isn't really dealing with the pressures of the other dad and things like that. That makes sense. The part that we're speaking about, though, is the man, he still is obligated to provide for you. There's also an unspoken obligation, if in case you expect that man to provide for your kids as well. But vice versa, when we're speaking about a single father dating a single mother, the man isn't expecting the single mother to pay for anything and to pay for the children. So it's just totally unequal. So like for a woman with multiple children to say that I would prefer a man with no kids, that's when we say like, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Most men won't accept it. Now you probably would find, Maria, you'll find a guy.
That's the reason why I have one kid on me, because if I find my man with no,
if he has no,
that's why
he wants you to give him one.
I would prefer a man without kids, but I will accept a man. I have one more kid in me. For that man with no kid. Now, if you come with kids, then I just hope there's a dynamic where whoever this woman is can have respect for who now I am. And I think that's just my issue that I just feel right.
So I think that's the man to put that in place, because when I was married for 17 years,
but it's hard when there's a kid involved.
Yeah, but
now as a woman, we have to also be very honest and direct on this part and take accountability. We use these little motherfuckers to get to that. If we're still interested for whatever reason, or we have any type of pain, or he moved, like
that is true.
So I just don't, because I'm a woman myself. I don't want to have to deal with that type of.
I never had to deal with that because my husband at that time never permitted me to even talk to her. Like that never happened. Like he would set boundaries where I wouldn't get involved for a long time.
Talk about with the baby mama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we all respected that dynamic. Like,
that's
she
a
never
good dynamic.
disrespected me. I never spoke to her. I never and it was him that did that.
But out of a lot, there's like you could pick out those. Yeah. But trust me, as a woman, especially when a man is invested in his kid's life, we will use that kid to get. So I just know that what we are capable of, and I would rather not deal with that. But if a man is the man that I want and he comes with kids, I come with kids myself. Now we are a bigger family. I just need that.
You need him to give you reassurance.
It's just a preference. I would just rather, but I'm open-minded too.
With the understanding that is from the man and not the woman. I show this picture because
that's the mother of your man's kid.
Oh, okay. My best friend, and when we're around each other, they think like, "Oh, that's your sister." No, this is my child's father. He has 2 children by her, and we are.
Y'all get along.
So
are you guys? Well. Are you still together with that man?
He was with. I just left him a year ago, but she was with him in high school. And they have 2 children. And then I came along 8 years ago.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
We've been together 8 years. But we knew coming in, she didn't want nothing to do with him. So that's what I'm saying. For women, then I wanted them. It was we had that set and clear. Like
those are the men with kids that I would deal with.
Exactly.
Those are the men with kids that I would deal with.
But usually those men are mature and they will set the boundaries. Yeah, so they should.
But when you just chose to leave such and such for whatever she did, and she chose not to leave you, but she just got left, and there's nothing. I would rather not.
Yeah. I see what you're talking about, and here's the thing though, like we got to keep it funky too, because if we're being honest, I would never put forth a prescription, like tell people how things should be or how they should move, that they should date a single mother if they have kids, right? Or if they don't have kids. And even if you have kids, I would still say try to avoid it. But at the end of the day, if we all go around this table and I ask you, if you had a son and your son had a choice, would you want him to date a woman with kids? Like both of these women loved him the same, treated him the same, the relationship was healthy, but the only difference is that one had a child and the other one didn't. Which woman would you want? No children. So when we having this conversation and we're speaking about single mothers, listen, right?
I see that.
That's just what it's gonna be, right? And even with my daughter, if my daughter had a choice to date a man, because the thing is, mixed families aren't optimal. Mixed families, it works as an exception. Like only exceptional mixed families tend to work out. Generally speaking, they don't really work, and it's not conducive for the children, and it's really not conducive for the home, generally speaking. We see this with the stats and all of this stuff too. So I say all of that to say that if we're going to give a prescription for society and for our children when they're growing up, we should still tell our children to avoid single mothers. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Understandable.
Understandable. Cool. All right. Any other questions, ladies, on this topic? No? All right. So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.